Hi, today we're going to do something a little bit different, and it is the me time tag, which was created by Amelia and Estee. I have watched so many of these videos and always really enjoy them, so I figured I'd do my own. Also, they tagged everyone, so technically I consider myself tagged. This tag is about what you do when you take some time for yourself. So the first question is, what do you watch or read during me time? So reading is something I do all the time, but I mostly do it on public transport. When I'm in my room, I prefer to usually watch something, and that is The Vampire Diaries. I started watching this sort of ironically, and then around season 2 I realized that I had just gotten very into it and was no longer watching it ironically. I recently finished season 5, which I thought was the last season. Turns out there is another one and I couldn't be more excited. Question number 2 is, what do you wear during me time? My 3 favorite things to wear in all of the world are checkered pajama bottoms that I usually get from the men's department of a shop, a stripy t-shirt at any time. I will have at least 4 or 5 stripy t-shirts in my wardrobe. Then I have this amazing sort of burgundy giant cardigan that I got from Urban Outfitters that I love to just wrap myself in. What are your me time beauty products? For me, those are definitely face masks. One of my favorites is the Ren Invisible Pores Detox Mask. I don't really like the word detox, but this is an excellent clay mask. It's not too harsh. It doesn't really crumble or anything, so you can keep it on for a while if you accidentally forget about it. And then also any Lush Fresh face masks. I try and have 1 or 2 in my fridge at all times, and they're just really relaxing. And it looks like this, and I made it with my own hands. What's your current favorite nail polish? For me, it has been the same one for a really long time, and it is the Cheeky one, Peachy Keen, and it's the sort of orangey red color. I love this in the summer, but I've just kept wearing it all throughout winter as well. It is cruelty free. I got this when I did a manicure, and you got to keep the nail polish. It doesn't chip, it stays on very well, and I love it. What do you eat or drink during me time? Ever since I've moved to London, I've sort of stopped drinking tea for some weird reason, but 2 things have contributed to me drinking tea again. First of all, buying tea glasses. I really like this Tea Pigs tea that everyone is always talking about, the mint licorice one, which feels like a treat. They're really expensive, but I like to reuse the bags about 3 times. That's always a good one. Or a good rooibos tea. But I also recently had this realization that the thing that I've always loved eating at restaurants or when I'm out in a cafe is chutney combined with cheese and crackers, and then suddenly I realized you can just buy chutney and have it in your house. So that's what I've done. So one of my favorite things to eat is some sourdough toast with some amazing cheese and some chutney. Finally, this is a weird favorite, but I always have a bottle of sparkling water in my room. What is your favorite candle? It is this one that I got from Rosianna for Christmas, and I think it's from Anthropology. On the top it says mulled cider, and it is a soy candle. It looks like this. Doesn't this look like the pattern and the colors that you get on the Harry Potter chocolate frogs? I think so. It smells like Christmas. Do you ever have outdoor me time? Yes, I absolutely love just trying to walk anywhere. If it's gonna be under a 30-minute or 40-minute walk, I try to walk. And one of my other favorite things to do is to just go to a museum by myself and wander around for a couple of hours and just not talk to anyone. Would you ever go see a movie alone? I have never done that, I think, but I would really like to do so. I love doing stuff on my own, so I bet I would enjoy going to a movie by myself as well. Your favorite online shop? I really don't like online shopping for clothes because I'm really bad at it, but one of my favorite online shops where I've ordered stuff in the past is Etsy. From cute phone cases to ribbons and vintage stamps, anything crafty, and I spend a lot of time just kind of browsing it and not really buying anything. And then finally, anything to add? What other things do you do during me time? My idea of a perfect evening in is sit on my bed and then surround myself with all the things I will need, so something to drink and some snacks, and make myself some tea, put on a face mask, paint my nails, and then sit and watch a movie while I let my nail polish dry. So that was the me time tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not gonna tag anyone specifically, but if you would like to do this tag, feel free to consider yourself tagged. And I'll talk to you guys later. Doei!
Hello me cool.